Welcome to Theme Park History. Today we are discussing the Kilimanjaro Safari inside of Disney's Animal Kingdom. The safari opened with the park on April 22, 1998. But the inspiration for this ride really stems from the 1950s when Walt Disney was planning his attractions for Disneyland. Walt wanted a ride that brought guests on a tour that involved live animals. That plan fizzled out, and instead the Jungle Cruise implemented animatronic animals. Imagineer Joe Rohde led a team of other Imagineers in creating this ride. Research trips to Kenya and Tanzania helped show the types of animals and landscapes needed for this attraction. This is also when the fictional town of Harambe was created, which is where the ride is location-wise in the park. Harambe means working together in Swahili. The safari is larger than the Magic Kingdom, clocking in at 110 acres. The storyline has changed over time, but the original one centered around poachers who were after mother and child elephants Big Red and Little Red.
They shot Big Red. She is wounded.
What about Little Red?
No word yet.
Where was he last seen?
Magadi Gorge.
Okay, you head there.
Roger.
These elephants were kidnapped, and there was an educating storyline about the tusks being sold and used for jewelry. This storyline proved a little frightening for children, and Disney wanted to focus more on a conservation message while adding more animals. All of the animals you see at Animal Kingdom were all obtained from zoos and reputable breeders instead of taking them from the wild. To ensure you see plenty of animals on your ride, there are salt licks, hay, and other feed close to the ride path. The rocks the lions lay on, so they are easy to spot, are air conditioned, so they tend to sleep up there. In the colder months, the rocks are heated. A fun thing to spot is the island that the flamingos are on is shaped like Mickey. All of the safari animals are trained to come in to rest or see a vet by different sound cues. For example, the elephants listen for the beat of a drum, and the giraffes listen for a cowbell. A really fun way to explore the safaris is through a tour Disney hosts called Wild Africa Trek. This 3-hour walking tour brings you up close to the giraffes and has you walk on a bridge over crocodiles. The tour offers a lot more information than what you hear on the ride and includes light snacks and refreshments. Kilimanjaro Safaris is the longest ride at Walt Disney World, at 22 minutes long. In 2016, the park started to stay open later and offer night rides of the safari. If you're lucky, you might hear the lions roar and see them be more active, since lions hunt at night and sleep 15 to 20 hours a day. This is one of the few rides that have been open since the park opening and are still popular to this day. I was able to find a sign from the ride's past about its poaching history while waiting in line for this attraction. Right next door to the entrance of Kilimanjaro Safari is the Gorilla Trails, where you can see gorillas up close. A lot of the times the gorillas like to hide, especially while eating. It seems that they like to be more private. If you do the Wild Africa Trek tour, you are able to make a donation to the conservation of your choice. When I did the tour, I ended up giving to the elephants. And that's the theme park history on Kilimanjaro Safaris. Got an idea for a future episode? Leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe for more theme park history.